They walked across a sacred land, hoping to enter paradise on earth and bring forth a land of mirth. Their eyes were doting, hypnotized by the corruptive singing. They wanted bliss, they fancied their pleasure, they wished for the renewal of their flesh. In their minds they were so very clever, but their cravings would not luminesce. They created towers of ivory, gold, and glass, believing that it would last. They were foolish to accept slavery. They thought they could contain matter. They laughed. Their chains were clasped on by their creations, bound by the necessity to maintain. The belief would sap their motivation, doctrines and creeds that would drive them insane. They were such open spirits that they thought of themselves was akin to the angels. Childishly, they taught with no forethought, holding on to their creed as if jewels. They passed down their derangement on to their children, driving them into denial, and thus began a new type of warfare. Solemnly, it drove them suicidal. The Creator wished they could see the path. They had crowned themselves the rulers of the people's land, and, thus, had to be lashed. They would not accept the sign of the dove. The earth began to respond with anger. The ocean would ferociously consume their towers. Why would they not surrender? Because they were certain of their fortune. Blind. They were utterly blind by this point. How they made inhumane those that they served, and with such depravity would anoint false principles that would work undeserved. What was sad was that they thought others weak. They would look back on history and smirk, but humanity was no longer weak. The principles thought that they would convert. Their pride in such power would destroy them. They had intellect and wealth, and still fell. Against their fuel, they had no defense. Finally, they were condemned to their hell.